flight level 380, and yeah, the final level report here in about 3 minutes. Yeah, no problem. 145, thanks. Walker 2435, are you here? Delta 274, contact Boston Center 134.7, 34.7 for Delta 274, good night. And Southwest 1140 Washington Center. Let's see here, same position. That disregard Southwest 1140. Verify over Montebello, flight level 340. Southwest 1140, verify over Montebello, flight level 340. Southwest 1140 squad, 1506 radar contact. And what's your Mach number? 41506, we're now with 0.78. Southwest 1140, roger for station, maintain Mach 0.75 or less. 75 or less for Southwest 1140. American 2145, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240. 240 American 2040, are you here? American 2040. American 2040, sorry. Thinks I didn't mark it, just trying to play catch up for a second. Break Southwest 69, are you here? Exat Jet 250, are you here? Exat Jet 250, flight level 360. Exat Jet 250, Watch Center, good evening, ident. Ident 250. Roger, I got for PSA 600, I got that, and I know there's a handful of you guys. American 2725, United 395, United 190, Delta 1140, PSA 6153. I've promised a PDC for you here in just a minute. I've almost got the airborne traffic caught up, so it's coming on. As soon as I have that, I'll run those way, and then the aircraft at Charlottesville. I know you're also waiting for me. Appreciate the patience. It'll be just a minute more.
Well, you kind of hear what's going on in the background. It's a busy airspace here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Washington, Dulles, and today's leg, I think it's 28 of the Bravo Tour. Is it 28? It's 28 of the Bravo Tour. Crazy. Crazy. Sorry, I just had a little text message there, but yeah, welcome. Like I say, welcome. We are going to be flying today from Dulles up to O'Hare. Let me see if I can get everything squared away here. I pretty much have everything loaded up. I've got the aircraft on APU, and everything I think is ready to go. We are going to push. We've been given a PDC. The instructions are to push and start and then report when we're on the west side of the ramp. So this is what we got going, and I'm going to try to see if we can get ourselves caught up here. So it is flight plan today, by the way. We're going to be off of runway 30, the Buns 3, out off the Ramsey transition to the northwest, and then into O'Hare, runway 28 center. It's the Watson 4 arrival, the ROD transition. And anyway, thanks again for coming by. Appreciate you hanging out. We've got some friends here as always. Let me say hello before we get any further here. JPC, hello, Jet Pilot Cinnamon. Rock Valkyrie, I think Rock is trying to get the Zebo going. He's going to fly along with us, which is cool. And then I think that maybe that's everybody who's in the chat so far. So All right, so this is taxi.
American 2725, are you here?
We are going to 30, so I'm going to come out here to the end of the ramp and report right there. Call for taxi, and I understand that with just one controller in the entire sector, it might take us a minute to get out of here. I was kind of hoping we'd get maybe somebody else in here, and maybe we still might, but there's quite a few aircraft in the Washington Center, so we're going to do the best we can. But we are currently ready for push and start, and yeah, I was hoping to be away from the gate here in about the next 10 minutes, so if we push a little early, that's probably not a terrible thing, because it's going to take us a little bit to get taxi clearance, I think. All right, so our pushback is planned. Got the aircraft on APU gen. We've got all the doors closed. We've got our fuel truck, loader, etc. removed. GPU is disconnected. Fuel pumps are on. Let's turn the packs off. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and start the push here. And we're going to go to, well, we're going to go ahead and start number 2 first. Oops. And she's starting to come to life there. Wow, not too fast though. Holy cow. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we're good. Sorry. We need to go fuel on.
I'll get your approach request from here in just a second. Stand by.
757-200 from Flight Factor. I owed you guys Flight Factor stream. I think we actually had one of these planned for a Bravo tour, and it didn't work. Ooh, that's some fancy driving by that guy. Wow. So, I've been looking forward to trying to get this one going again. Hey, Jim, what's going on? Nice to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, have fun trying to get into Washington Center. There's no doubt about that. That's why I'm pushing back maybe just a hair early. Just so that I can get up to the hold short line. I am about 10 minutes early pushing. I know, Rob, I'd kind of... Oh, there we go. Boom. Oh, okay. So you should have a PDC coming, okay. I'm gonna work off of the fact that I had one sent to me already. And anyway. Oh, Jim, you been studying the A320? Oh man, yeah. Lots of fun. Lots of systems. Very immersive. I don't know which one you're considering flying on the sim, but very fun, very addicting aircraft, no doubt about that. All right, so we're rolling up here. We're pushed back. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot like that with any new aircraft, right? I mean, you just while you're learning, there's lots of that. There are, but it's worth it. I promise you, it's worth it. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I will do my best to help you out. I've been taught a few tricks of the trade from Jet Pilot Cinnamon, so like I say, let me know if there's anything I can help you out with. Oh, you know what I haven't done here? Stand by.
And at Charlottesville, the call sign there? Delta 613. Let's see, that'll work. I have that clearance. You ready for it?
Stand by for a second.
Clear Cincinnati via radar vectors, road, then as files, maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 320, 10 minutes after departure. Departures on this frequency, squawk 3555.
Yeah, that looks good. Airbus is easy. It's easy when you have a real life Airbus pilot helping you out.
Hey, no worries.
All right.
Something I haven't answered yet. There's many on request right now.
All right. After start here, let's get the packs going again. Going to engine packs. Turn the APU off. Got all my bus ties. We turn the APU off. Gen can come off. All right. We know where we want to go taxi-wise, and let's turn the weather on, even though it doesn't. All right, he's pretty well caught up. I'm going to go flaps 5. So that's 2. Okay, and then we need trim is 3.3. So let's see if we can get that set here. There we go. And weather radar is on. Yeah, right there. Let's go there. And auto brake needs to come to RTO. Oh, I forgot where the auto brake is on this. Down here on the pet. There we go. RTO. There we go. All right, perfect. Okay. I think we're ready. We're gonna just taxi right to the edge here, to the west side, and then we'll be ready to go.
Just at the end of the arrival, you just track south. It's just a track. You just keep tracking south. Don't turn. Just keep going straight south there on that heading that or the track that it tells you, and then I'll turn you on the base. You can expect one right, and I'll have it for you. Minute break. American 2145. Bill it at 11, please. All right, thank you. Sterling 3834. Turn 20. 20 degrees to the left. Exit decline. 20 left. 30. Delta 37. Yard radar contact 30 miles southeast. Cape Charles. Fly heading of 260 for right now. You can look at the Chesley arrival off Arrow, and I'll shortcut you from there in a minute. We'll find 260 for now. You said what arrival? It'll be the Chesley. I think they're Chesley 6 now is the arrival. I'll give you the Arrow transition, but I'll shortcut you into it beyond that. But just Chesley 6 if you want to get a look at it. Yeah, let's take a look at the Chesley 6 for Charlotte, America. Sorry, Delta 37, thank you. And November 341 Sierra Whiskey. What approach did you want at Roanoke?
Rob, did you get your clearance? Are you good to go? I see somebody pushed back over there.
Metro 5508, turn left heading 360 to center maintain 3000. Report the airport inside 11 o'clock 20. 30,000 fields inside.
Steve-O! The flying pencil, that's right.
Clear to land, wind 320 at 3. Individual clear to land 33 left, Metro 5508. United 8228, center maintain 3000, turn left heading 090.
All right, so we're just going to report on the west side as soon as we can.
United 722, Washington, I got you on. You said your level at 360.
Hey, Wisconsin. How are you?
United 722, reset transponder, squawk 7076. For United 722, squawk 7076.
Well, ECAM message there. Everything else looks good. You'll stick with ground. This poor guy, no kidding. Hey, Flying Gear, what's up?
104 watch, good evening, got you on 370, break Delta 613, you say you're ready to taxi? And Delta 613, roger, I assume you set up for runway 3, or did you want 21?
Man, I was hoping that there'd be somebody else that would come on here, but that's, you know what, that's okay. Flying Goober, how are you?
American Christian United 8228, 6 miles from the final approach fix, turn left, heading 040, maintain 2000 until steps on localizer cleared, ILS runway 1 right approach.
Heading 040, descend 2000, clear ILS runway 1 right approach,
And everyone's here, Whiskey 4
I tell you what, now that we have a center control, I better also brief the departure, because I was just going to go all the way up to 360. Pretty simple. We head out here on a 301, heading runway heading. We get over 820 feet, and we go direct to Lulu. Top altitude, though, is only 3,000, so we're going to expect filed altitude within 10. But yeah, climb heading 301, then turn left direct to Lulu. So that's what we're going to do here.
Let me get one person on course here, and I should be able to get right back to you for that. Break, Spirit Wings 38, 34, clear direct, Myrtle Beach Airport.
Direct to the airport, 3834.
You're chilling at Milwaukee? Waiting for some calls. Yeah, I kind of wish we were flying up there tonight.
American 2038, 7 maintain final 360.
360, 2030.
American 2725, what's your Mach number?
478.
American 2725, roger, maintain Mach 0.75 or less spacing, and turn 20 degrees left will be a short vector for spacing.
475 and turn 20 degrees left for spacing, 0.75.
And Delta 408, clear direct wave.
This guy's doing a good job, I'll tell you what.
I need you at odd altitude. You want 35 or 37? United 722, need you at eastbound altitude. You want 35 or 37?
Ooh.
Keep getting blocked.
Delta 613, fly runway heading, runway 3 clear for takeoff. United 722, climb maintain, flight level 370, clear direct Fubar.
Somebody coming in on approach here.
Fubar up to 370.
At 816 on the ground, Dulles ready for taxi.
LC United 816, runway 30, taxi at Zulu, Yankee 11.
Zulu Yankee 11, yeah, at 816. We got lucky, baby.
United 8228, runway
Yeah, buddy. Good deal, good deal. We'll be out of here in no time, Rob. No time, buddy.
Pilot Club, let's see, looks like you're airborne there, Pilot Club 51. You looking for a flight following to Dulles? Is that your request?
There's our friend, Rock Valkyrie, in the Zebo. A couple of United guys heading up to O'Hare. This is kind of a rare event on the Bravo Tour. We actually have a real-life 757-200 flight between these two airports, so that doesn't generally happen.
Yeah, you keep getting stepped on about 1,000 times every time you get.
Pilot Club 56, I got you on request there. Stand just a second, just try and get some folks to answer real quick. American 2038, American 2038, descend via the Chesley 6 arrival, landing north to Greensboro, altimeter 299.
All right, so we're straight ahead down here to well, actually, we'll get to, yeah, the Yankee 11, and then it's a little bit of a left-hand, turn.
And American 2725, thanks for the help, clear direct Spurs. And American 2725, descend via the Chesley 6 arrival, landing north to Greensboro, altimeter 29993, maintain Mach 0.75 or less. 613 airborne pass 3. Delta 613 radar contact, climb maintain 10,000. 10,000, 613.
Washington Center, United 190 on the ground, Dulles ready for taxi.
And United 190, runway 30, taxi is Zulu Yankee.
Yeah, buddy.
Zulu Yankee 11.
Rob is in.
And November 1, Sierra Whiskey traffic, 1 o'clock and a mile eastbound.
Done just like a veteran.
The Roanoke Airport, 12 o'clock.
Rob and I are veterans of many flights together.
Roger. And which runway there did you set up for?
He knows how to play the game, baby.
Okay, that'll work. Number 1, Sierra Whiskey, proceed to area, clear visual approach, runway 6, cleared to land. And let's see, the wind over there at Roanoke right now, 020 at 9er.
Alright, so a slight little left-hand jog here.
And American 2038.
Gotta go 3,000.
Transmission on the arrival.
Alright, we'll keep this fast for the set, 7 greater 2030.
And the pilot club at Roanoke, what's your numbers? 55, I think you text part monitor 3, have a great night. Exact Jet 250, Jax is closed, radar service terminated for exchange approved, good night. American 1946, are you here? American 1946.
No, I've moved the time back about an hour.
Delta 613, let's see, clear direct to clear direct Tiger.
Direct Tiger 613.
And Sun Country 8198, are you here? American 5568, are you here? Number 1, Sierra Whiskey, runway 6, you are cleared to land, and again, that wind, if I didn't give it to you, that's 020 at 9.
Alright, let's see. Before takeoff, since we have a second transponder set to TARA,
Let's see, 21.
traffic is on. Takeoff lights gonna come on here. And, oh, runway turn-off lights. Actually, I have a hard time getting this click spot. Yeah, there we go. And let's go logo light here. Okay, sounds good. We're going to go auto on the ignition. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. How's it looking in real time, actually, Rob? I guess maybe I should. Yeah, I'm afraid to reset. I don't want it to crash on me.
And Pilot Club, let's see here. Are you good to use a runway 6, or would you like to use, what is it over there, 35, 34, I think, something like that? Pilot Club, 2112, roger. Runway 6, taxi via, it looks like it's Julia, cross runway 34.
All right. United 816 holding short of 30, ready for departure. Right now, that he's texting his buddy saying, "Man, I need help. You need to get on frequency. Help me out." Yeah, I guarantee you he's just trying to coordinate something right now, so no need for a second call.
Center, good evening, American 5598, heavy with you flight level 350.
Then you leave your there we go. How does the sim look in real time here, by the way?
68 heavy with you flight level 350.
Delta 613, did you get Tiger dialed in? Looks like you're headed south.
Oh, we could do that, I guess. That's not too bad.
Let me see.
It's going to get...
For now, for Delta 613, for now, just flighting 270 and then direct Tiger when you get it.
Yeah? Oh, you got visual XP. Alright, we'll do this. We'll do this.
Can we get 110,000? Yeah, it's 3, sorry, I thought I gave it to you there. 320 for Delta 613.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, thanks. And American 2038, contact Atlanta Center 132.907.
Sorry for my cough. I just got a little bit of a
2725, contact Atlanta Center 132.
dry throat all of a sudden.
Spirit Wings 2005, descend via the Raven 6 arrival landing west, Richmond, altimeter 29995.
Raven 6 landing west, Spirit Wings 2005.
And let's see, Delta 408, while I'm down here, let's descend via the CAPS 3 arrival landing
Uncle
west,
Steve.
Richmond, altimeter 29995.
Bonjour. Nice to see you. Welcome, guys. It's the
1946, climb, maintain, flight
Bravo tour.
10.
We're trying to get out of the Dulles airspace here and head up to Chicago here. We just have a single controller. He's working his butt off. He's doing a great job. But yeah, we're on the ground here in Washington Dulles. I have not got the 777 yet, Uncle Steve. Negative. I'm actually waiting for the PMDG, I think, to come out.
Ready for taxi.
I'm waiting for that. Tim Dog, hello. Yeah, now of course, as I see the that Microsoft 2024 is coming out in November, I'm thinking maybe I just need to. Yeah. Anyway, now that I see that's coming out on the 19th of November, I'm thinking maybe I just need to save my pennies for that and then wait on the PMDG.
And Delta 37, have that routing when you're ready. Delta 37, yep, we're ready. And Delta 37, you're cleared to the Charlotte Airport via direct Burrs. That's Bravo, Uniform, Romeo, Romeo, Zulu. The Chesley 6 arrival.
Yeah, just haven't had time to fly it. Yep, I guess the final piece of the puzzle for that is the VNAV, and listening to Continuum talking today that they actually, like, the next update, they're expecting that to be a part of it. So that's pretty cool.
Brickyard 5714, cross iRocket at 9,000, the Philadelphia altimeter 29995. Cross iRocket at 9,000, 29995. And our 1 Sierra Whiskey looks like it's down the right side, it's straight ahead to park. Have a good night. And Pilot Club 2112, runway 6, clear for takeoff. West Airport, resume navigation, and wind of Verona 020 at Niner. And did somebody else try checking in that wasn't answered?
United 816, short of 30, ready for departure.
Let's see, Pilot Club 506. Are you looking for an IFR or are you going VFR?
Oh, I stepped on somebody. See, that's the hard thing about these big control centers is you sometimes don't hear the guy on the other side.
Answered, who was it?
United 816, ready for departure 30.
And then the other one calling for flight 51. I heard. I'll get
Oh,
back to you.
gosh.
Second break, United 816, runway 30, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff, the wind 060 at 7.
Runway heading clear for takeoff 30. Sorry for stepping on those guys on the other side. I just don't know. Out of range guys, I can't hear them.
JetBlue 428, are you here? What's ready? Yeah, what are you, what's your
Oof.
plan? I got you. You just VFR down to Charlotte? That's correct. Okay, maintain VFR, resume navigate, or maintain VFR at 16,500 advised prior to altitude change, and the Washington altimeter 29997.
All right, boys and girls, it is time. Yeah. Thanks. All right, you guys, I just heard a call for dinner. All right, here we go.
Delta 37. Looks like you're still descending. What are you descending down to?
And takeoff power set.
300. I'm sorry, it was 32 for Delta 32.
There's airspeed.
Descend now to maintain flight level 300. Just keep level at 30.
Oh my gosh, this may be a complete offline flight. We're already getting low FPS warnings. And I tell you what, if I lose it, I'm probably just gonna let it go. Let's rotate. Yep. Alright, well that was the problem I had in my test flight. So, okay, we're above. Made that turn a little early. We weren't quite above. Anyway, that was the problem I was having with this plane earlier, and when I did a test sector last night, I had that same problem, but I did a fresh restart with fingers crossed that it wouldn't cause me issues, but unfortunately it has. And so that's kind of a bummer, but even at, yeah, it's... Alright, let's go here just so we can kind of try to mess around potentially with reconnecting. I'm going to give it one more shot here. And let's see if it'll hold.
Yeah, we could do that. I can make that work. Visual pressure only 2A for steering 20.
Nope. So, guys, I think we're going to probably have to just... Probably just going to have to stay offline on this one. So...
And American 1946, traffic 1 o'clock, 20 miles westbound at flight level 300, is a heavy Boeing.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry, but it's just going to be one of those. Yep, it's just going to be one of those things, guys. I'm sorry. I was hoping that maybe my restart was going to be was going to fix the problem, but obviously that's not the case, and so that's all right. We'll still fly, just offline. We'll have fun nonetheless, and yeah, let's go VNav. Let's get ourselves headed up. We would be cleared to a higher altitude here in just a minute anyway. And we're just going to pretend that we've lost contact, and we're expecting... Oh, hey, hello. I didn't mean to do that. I'm offline, Rob. Yeah, I can't hold my FPS for VATSIM, so I apologize, buddy. They are indeed, Iowa Scotsman. I was hoping with the kind of the optimization, you know, of X-Plane 12.1 that maybe that was not going to be as big an issue, but clearly it is. So, so let's enjoy it. I mean, we're still going to have fun. In all likelihood, this will probably be the last time I fly this plane, probably for a while. If it's, I just don't have the machine, unfortunately, to run it. So that's kind of a bummer, but that's just what we have. So, and that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I don't know if I will be, you know, who knows. I don't see myself on Volante either. It didn't plan me or anything. Let me see if I can throw a manual flight plan in here and maybe you'll see me. And I tell you what I might do, Rob, is once I clear his airspace, I might try to reconnect. And because we've got, you know, we don't have anybody here in Cleveland or Indy. I mean, all this airspace, Chicago, nothing happening just yet. So maybe I'll try to get out of here and reconnect. Maybe all this traffic here the combination. Ooh, that's pretty. I don't know, but we'll give it a try here. So stick with me, buddy. All right, I think I need the anti-collision lights on as well here. Okay. And yeah, there we go. Let's do this. Yeah, you can see it just absolutely chugging. Stutter, 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 stutter. Yeah, it's really struggling. Really struggling. Trying to get ready for a new thumbnail here. Could be kind of semi-pretty here once we get on the top. Man, that would be a bright flight deck. All right, you guys, we're on our way up. I'm going to go grab a slice of pizza, and I'll be right back.
That's actually not true.
Hey, a gecko guy. While I was away grabbing a slice of pizza, came in and used his Prime sub. Thank you very much, gecko guy. And welcome. We are on our climb out from Washington Dulles, heading to Chicago O'Hare. It's part of our Bravo tour, where we have been traveling around, attempting to visit all of the Class Bravo airspaces in the United States. And we are actually getting pretty close to wrapping things up. We started all the way back in December of 2021, if you can believe it, with a flight from Denver to Nellis Air Force Base. Actually I think it was in, I take it back. It was in the A310. Excuse me. But yeah, here we are on leg 28, Dulles to O'Hare. We do already have another leg organized, which is O'Hare to Dallas Fort Worth. And I tell you what I think I'm going to do, because I'm sort of having trouble keeping track of which. I think I've got pretty much everybody. There's about a dozen or so left. I think what we're going to do is we're going to spin the wheel here. We might just get the rest of the airports scheduled out, planned out what our order is, and that way we can kind of focus a little bit more on the planning aspect of it. The idea of this event is that we randomly select the Class Bravos, and we try to fly one each month, and then we also allow the community to pick the aircraft that we use when we're flying those different legs, which it's worked pretty well for the most part. But the tricky part is sometimes I don't get the prep work in that I that I probably need in order to execute the flights. So I'm hoping maybe if I just lay out the upcoming flights, then we can just focus on the aircraft that we need. And that, I don't know, we'll see. But we are down. We're getting close, guys. There's 39 total, and again, this is leg number 28, and so we're getting very, very close. We'll take care of all that once I get up to cruise. And again, if you were with us on departure, you saw that it was it was ugly. Oh, it looks like all right, good deal. Rob Valkyrie has gotten himself up off the ground. We were just simply unable to stay connected because of our frame rates. So this guy here, this controller, doing a fantastic job. But center control for all of Washington Center by himself. And I'm not going to keep blinking on and off of his radar with my disconnect. I'm just going to wait till I'm out here by Hacks or Vladdy or something. See if I can reconnect. I'll try it one more time. And then we'll just see if we can get it into O'Hare. But you're November 8223 November from the Virtual USA Flying Club, Gecko. All right, I didn't put two and two together, but yes, indeed, yes, indeed. Exciting times, by the way, coming up on the Virtual USA Flying Club. We have our second annual Virtual USA Flying Club air show, and it is. I'm trying to get the details here, guys. It's 1 o'clock coming up on Saturday, and the place that you want to go, you guys, is over to the Jeffrey B channel, because he is our MC, and he will be broadcasting this thing live. And the perspective that he has set up, his camera views, and the work that he's done in terms of creating the accurate CSLs, it is very, very much worth. Like, I'm going to be streaming it, but I think if I were you, I would be watching Jeffrey B's channel. But anyway, that's coming up again this Saturday, June the 15th, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So adjust that accordingly to whatever time zone you live in. And Andrew, all right, Andrew. Thank you very much. I try to put names with usernames, and so I will. Thanks for coming in, dude. Appreciate that. Good to see you. Good to see you. You're flying in the air show, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna see here. Performers. And I can't find the roster. There's the roster. Oh, no, I take it back. I don't see your name on the list. Well, that's all right. Maybe next year. It is fun. It is. I was a little apprehensive about it last year. In fact, I was a very late addition. And it was as much to do with me just being nervous about doing it as it was my schedule, even though my schedule this time of year is a little bit crazy. But once I did it, I'm like, oh yeah, this was tremendous. I enjoyed the heck out of it. So really happy that I did it, and looking forward to doing it again this year. I'm actually going to be in the C-17 Globemaster this year. So I'm trying to up my game. I was in the DC-3 last year, which was a lot of fun. But I'm going to be over in Microsoft Flight Sim this year. All right. Hi, Scotsman. Oh, Andrew and Ron both chickened out. Well, like, there are those people that are doing some serious aerobatics and group flights. I'm not doing that. I'm pretty simple. I'm going to do about 3 parade passes. I'm going to try to do a tactical departure and approach, and if I'm feeling good about things and I have time, I'm trying to do like a wing over or something like that. But yeah, last year in the DC-3, I mean, like if you think about an actual air show, those guys, they don't do a lot of, aileron rolls and reverse Cubans and all that stuff. That's kind of why I picked that plane. It's a pretty boring plane to fly for an air show, but kind of cool at the same time. And so I just went with the uniqueness factor. So anyway, you don't have to get crazy with your routine there. It's 8 minutes long, so you have time to kind of go back and forth about twice, and then you're landing. So anyway, but yeah. All right, here we are heading up almost to 360, our cruise altitude. And this flight, by the way, only just a hair under an hour and a half, so not a ton of time to be messing around. But yeah, we're almost out of his airspace. Maybe next year. Yeah, Mike's always looking for those guys to fly. So for sure, I would find an airplane that you're comfortable with. Just do a little practicing. I actually looked up air show routines for the Globemaster to see like what do they really do in real life, and honestly, they do some low pass, nice and slow stuff. They do some tactical climbs and departures, tactical departures and arrivals, and sometimes they'll do a low pass with the door out, and drop something out of the back. That's about it. So I tried to keep myself also pretty straightforward. Okay, 360. I'm going to go back to eating some pizza, And I'm going to pull up the wheel of names. Sleazy, what is up, my friend? And, all right, this is what we're doing, you guys. We are... So the next leg of the Bravo tour is O'Hare to Dallas-Fort Worth. So this will be for leg number 20. Sorry. Be for leg number 30. So from Dallas-Fort Worth, what's our next airport going to be? And let's see. Texas One Flyboy is here. Hello, sir. And Dallas-Fort Worth up to Atlanta. All right, very nice. Very nice. That'll be good. And then from Atlanta, so again, we're just gonna finish out. We're gonna roll out the last 12 airports here. Jim, you see a lot of C-17 stuff. It's an incredible aircraft. All right, here we go. Atlanta to where? Where will we be going after Atlanta? We'll be going up to Baltimore. Hey, we might be able to do like a two-hop. A two-hopper. That'll be leg number 31. And then after Baltimore, where are we going? Hey, you're not working at the moment. What? I don't know how to greet you, TFB, if you're not working. All right. It'll be Baltimore to Phoenix. Very good. And I'll show you this list when we're all said and done. I know you guys are all, you're all hoping Boston to Honolulu. You're hoping for that leg. I know you guys. You've been rooting for that forever. All right, well, we're now in Phoenix. From Phoenix, where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? Phoenix to, it looks like Dallas. All right, that's not a terrible long flight. Maybe we can get a double leg there. Boston, yep, that's right. Calling it now, Iowa Scotsman. And then it'll probably be like back to Kennedy, right? Boston to Honolulu, back to Kennedy. There you go. All right, from Dallas to Cincinnati. That'll be a good one. So that's Phoenix to Dallas to Cincy. That's going to be tempting to maybe get a two-legger there as well. All right, Cincinnati. Where are we going after Cincy? Our list is growing smaller. There up. Oh, there's Kennedy. All right, so Kennedy is off the list. All right, stand by, guys. I got to do something really here. Yeah. Okay, perfect. All right, where do we go after Kennedy? It'll be Kennedy to... Ooh, there's a nice long coast to coast. That'll be fun. Maybe we can dust off the Fearless 747 for that one. I've been watching Flying with Mike fly that a lot this week, and it looks like it's working very well. Hey, AfGeek, what's going on? We're just rounding out our flights here to finish off the Bravo tour. San Francisco to where? San Francisco to where? Where will we be going? San Francisco to Charlotte. There's another kind of coast to coast. So a couple of medium hops right there. Long hops for me. All right. Then there were four. Iowa Scotsman still rooting for that Boston to Honolulu. Let's see where we end up. It looks like we're going to go San Francisco to St. Louis. Yeah, it'll be two long ones in a row. Charlotte to St. Louis. Charlotte to St. Louis. And after St. Louis, after we say hello to Downwind Sim, where will we go from there? Oh, it looks like we finally got our Honolulu. So that'll be leg 39. Leg 39. So then, from Honolulu, maybe we'll get back to Boston. Oh, they're being a little bit nice to me. Okay, they're going to go back to Salt Lake City. And so that means we'll go Salt Lake City to Boston, and that'll round it. That'll round it off. That'll finish it off. Sorry, can't talk right now, but that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Gecko, you got a head? All right, Andrew. Thanks for stopping by again. Thank you so very, very much for that subscription, man. I appreciate it. Have a good evening, and we'll see you soon. No good options there. That's all right. I don't mind. I honestly don't mind. So here's what it shakes out at. These are the ones we have upcoming. O'Hare to Dallas, then to Atlanta, then to Baltimore, Phoenix, Dallas, Cincinnati, Kennedy to San Fran, then back to Charlotte. Yeah, that's going to be, that section right there is going to be a little long, and then this one will be the real long one there. That'll be what? That'll be every bit of 7 hours, right? But you know what? That's okay. That's part of the deal. When we signed up to do this, we knew that was going to be a possibility, and we've got a couple of aircraft, the MD-11 being one, and the 747 being another. So that'll be just fine. That'll be just fine. All right, guys. Let's see. Am I clear? I'm clear. So let's attempt to reconnect, and let's see if we can hold our connection here.
Takeoff, Charlie. Head up 408. Okay, that worked. You just make the left at the end there, and then left on, make it a left onto Kilo, and on Kilo, cross runway 15.
I'd love to be able to give you at least a little ATC chatter. We need to be talking on Unicom at this point, though.
Charlie, clear direct. Just do it direct to your reporter.
All right, 33. You know what I think I'm going to do is this. Good fixins'. Yeah, 2 days in a row. Hopefully everything will hold up. Well, I apologize yesterday, guys. My internet completely went down to the point where I had to like reboot my router and a complete reboot of the computer as well. And man, yeah, I don't know what happened. I really truly don't know, because none of my lights on either my modem or my router actually showed anything abnormal. Yep, here we go, guys. We're just having trouble. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. So anyway, yeah, and it actually was kind of strange, because usually Microsoft Flight Sim or X-Plane, it'll keep running just offline, but probably 2 minutes after my disconnect, the Flight Sim just totally crashed to desktop, and I'm like, all right, there's a little bit of an issue there. Okay. I feel like these lights are a little bit dim here. Is there something that I don't have turned on here? Our shield's all the way up. Instruments are up. Indicator lights are up. I don't think there's anything else I'm missing here. My glare shield lights are just a little bit dim. I'm gonna have to dial back some settings to fly this bird. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so. All right. Forgive me while I munch on some pizza. That last shot looks kind of cool, doesn't it? I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna clip that sucker. Let's do it again. Nice pizza emotes, by the way, Sleazy. Yeah, look at that. That's nice right there. I like that. I like that. Oh, wait. What am I doing? There we go. Getting some cabin calls there. Alright, do I have let's listen to Cleveland. 19875. We can put him on standby. Oh, there we go. Maybe we won't be able to listen to him. Well, it was good while it lasted, guys. Nope. Never mind. Darn it. You have a headache from center. I tell you what, man. Alright, well, we tried. We tried. Does kind of look like that, doesn't it, Pixie? I don't want to talk to those Cleveland guys, man. Give me some indie center. Yeah. No, Rob, he was, honestly. He was really doing well. But again, I mean, really, if you have any, center, if all you have is one guy covering the entire sector, even Cleveland, I mean, that's going to be crazy. Minneapolis, I mean, it's just tough. Tough to get a word in edgewise. Houston's having that same issue, I'm sure. Atlanta, I can't even imagine Atlanta. So, but yeah, it'll be offline when you get, yeah, well, yeah. It's a moot point because I can't maintain my connection, so. At the end of the day, it really isn't that different from some of our routes anyway, where we don't have ATC. I thought about doing that, Rob, but honestly, I'm a little nervous with the stability of this sim right now, and so I don't really want to mess with those. I might change them when I'm done flying this leg, but I'm worried it'll crash. Had too many crashes on X-Plane 12 to mess with anything. You're the only one, Rob. I'm sure that I'm in the minority, but like I just have not had great luck with tweaking things mid-flight. That's like it's run fairly well for me in terms of just like flying from point A to point B. I haven't had too much trouble with that. Haven't had too much trouble with the streaming aspect of it. But anytime I try to, well, two things. When I try to do a replay, it crashes. And then when I try to adjust settings, it crashes. And sometimes when I jump in and out of the aircraft too much, it doesn't like that. But so I'm okay with what we have right now. It'll be fine. You know what we need to do here? Again, we're that's the transition into the arrival. I'm thinking maybe we need to brief that. We're on the Watson 4. Let's take a look here at our arrival. Where am I? Watson 4 RNAV. All right, no altitude restrictions here until we get to where? Really no altitude restrictions kind of anywhere. I'm gonna need some help, some ATC help after all. Let's see, what does 28 center have? Because maybe that's all I need to do is just make sure I'm at the right altitude for that. 28 center. Hey, Cody. We're doing the ILS 28 center. I need to be down to, let's see, 8,000 at Cento. And then we step down to 7.6 at Mima. Looks like Mima may be where we grab the localizer. And then down to 2,300 at Sika. That's where we get the glide slope. All right, so we'll initially set it at 8,000. Yeah, we're a ways off yet. I mean, we're not quite there, but yeah, it's up there just a little ways yet. I don't fly into O'Hare a whole bunch, but I wonder if it's a little bit like flying into New York, where you're just step down, you know, just very like little incremental step downs. Well, it's 757 Spy and a party of raiders. Hello, everyone. Welcome. So very, very nice to see you. Yeah, I have a Scotsman. That's, yeah. Some of the big changes that you make do require that that restart. Dom T Gaming, hello. Welcome, Raiders. CHO Sep. Howdy. Nice to see you guys. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for stopping by the channel. My name is Brant. Welcome to the Melvin Leroy channel. We're doing a flight today from Dulles to O'Hare in the Flight Factor 757 over in X-Plane land. And yeah, it's a part of our Bravo tour that we've been doing. We've been working on this for about 3 years. My tech review, hello. Welcome in, you guys. Nice to see you. We're just about to the transition into the arrival here at O'Hare. And unfortunately, we have not been able to maintain our connection to VATSIM today. Nudis, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So the tweaking of my settings will need to continue. But yeah, very nice to see you guys. Again, thanks so much for coming in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. It's been a pretty good day around my place. I am currently consuming a little bit of pizza here. So I'm hopping back and forth from the live screen to the clean sweep. Wolfing down some pizza. Make yourself comfortable. Might have to check that out, Spy. Keeps you on, but just barely. Yeah, I'm thinking that I maybe have a few things that I can turn down to graphics settings wise. I actually haven't had too much trouble with connectivity, except for this plane right here. I've even been able to. Oh, thanks, Rob, for sharing that link. I've even been able. I've had good luck with the Tolus, the Rotate. Yeah, little 3J FPS controller for X-Plane 12 keeps your performance stable by auto adapting distances. Oh yeah, I have seen you talk about this, Dave. Thank you so very much. I'm gonna check that out. Because otherwise you are manually going back and forth and yeah, that's not no fun. The thing I just really need to do, I just can't seem to make myself do it, is I just need a fresh reinstall. I really do. I think that would help as well, because I think that I have some things, some plugins that I have installed that I don't really use, and they may be taking some of my resources. The other thing is, I think that if I could figure out a way to stream with a separate PC, I think that'd help me out a bunch. The PC I have right now is not bad, but I just think as the Sims improve, they just require more resources. And you can see right now, just even zooming in and out, you can see just how chunky that is. So this could be a really interesting approach, you guys. But we're fully committed. We got this.
That made me a little nervous right there.
Wow, sorry. All that great narration, and you didn't hear a bit of it. Thank you for the compliment there, by the way, Rob. It it was nice to see everybody, but it was not a lot of fun. I was just Volanta stalking people and just again being very impressed with the Casual's 66-day flight streak. That's just he's approaching legendary status. So keep it up, Casual. But yeah, so this past weekend I was unable to stream because I was helping my son move his family, and let's just say I'm not as young as I used to be, and I still think I can do all those things that I used to be able to do, but it was a productive weekend. I will say that we got a lot of stuff moved. We got a big truck of stuff loaded and unloaded. And then we actually made one additional trip just in my pickup. It's amazing. He doesn't have a very big house, but it's amazing just how much stuff you accumulate over time. And he also was the benefactor, I guess, of an estate sale in the last couple of years where he's been living. My wife's parents both have passed away, and so that's what we were doing 2 summers ago. Maybe it was last summer. Not very long ago. Anyway, we buttoned up their estate and got rid of most of it. You know, auctioned things off or garage sale things off and donated a bunch of things and threw a bunch of things away. But you know, there's always a few things that you want to hang on to that have kind of been earmarked for the grandkids and things like that. So both he and my younger son inherited quite a few things, and they just both have tiny houses, and so it just kind of went into the garage, and so I got to move it again. I moved it from their grandparents' house down to their house, and then it didn't go anywhere. It went to their new house, so I'll probably end up helping to move it again, but that's all right. I'm happy to be able to help. I'm happy that I am healthy enough that I can help out. And we did hire out. We did hire out and paid for not a moving company, but there's a local crew in the town that we moved to come help us load, and they were able to get everything basically loaded in like an hour and a half. So I'm like, that's money well spent. All right, so it doesn't look like we start to descend here till after Makita. And we have the ILS programmed in. I need to, let's see, I need to make sure that I have, actually, let's take a look at that real quickly here. The ILS, let's brief this a little bit more thoroughly here. So 108.95, 273, elevation 680. If we go missed, climb to 11, and then make a left-hand turn to 4,000 on a 215 heading out to the DuPage VOR and hold at 4. Okay. Looks like our decision height is 851. Okay, let's get all that. Let's get all that plugged in here. And we have already the ILS loaded into the FMC, so I just need to make sure we have 108.95 here. Oh, wait a second. I keep forgetting. We put this down here. $108.95. Good. In a course of 273. Okay, there we go. No need to monitor him anymore. Okay, that's all set. And then minimums again. 851. Dang it. Can't quite get the click spot. 851. Awesome. All right. So there we go. That's the transition into the arrival. We still do have a little bit before we start to descend. I'm not sure why the cabin keeps calling me, but I don't know how to turn that off, so I'm not going to worry about it. This is an old classic. I do like it, and I hope I can figure out how to better optimize it so I can fly it more regularly on the stream. I am worried, though, that it may be just another aircraft that has to be put in the hangar until I get a little bit beefier PC. I have a couple of those already in both sim platforms, actually. So I have to hit the attend or call button like 7 times. Yeah, no, that pops the button off. I know that old trick. Let me see if I can do it. Where is it? Where is the button? You guys have all seen this, I'm sure. Where's the button at, Rob? Right here, is this it? No, that's not it. Where is it? It is kind of funny when that happens. Crap, I can't find it. Oh my gosh, I'm almost afraid to look up because it's just so stuttery. I can't even imagine what my GPU is maxed out at. Alright, where's that stupid button? Seriously, I cannot find the call attendant. I thought it was right here in the middle. I'm probably looking right at it. It's just oh man, that's frustrating when you can't see that. But yeah, so this has kind of a cool little Easter egg that if you click on something very quickly over and over and over again, the button actually pops out. It's pretty funny. All right, maybe maybe there isn't one. Maybe I'm thinking of the different aircraft. Good Lord, who knows? But for the life of me, I can't find it. So you'll have to, yeah, where is it? Up top, cabin call up top. Is it way, way up on top here? Alright, let's look. Nothing here. Nothing here. Passenger oxygen. One of those. Nothing there. Oh, here we go. Okay, okay. I think, oh, so this is what's going on. Should I start the cabin safety? So I screwed that up. I forgot. That was the, that was one of the new additions is before you take off, you call them, let them start the demonstration. And then see if I can get to pop out here. Now watch, it's not going to work. I'm making a liar of me. Alright, never mind. Maybe they took that feature out. I love that feature. Dang it. Oh well. Nothing's going right in this flight, man. Nothing. It's okay. I got Tuesday pizza, man. That's bonus Tuesday pizza. Who has pizza on Tuesday? I love it. Love it. Do I dare trying to reconnect one more time here? I can't imagine that it's gonna hold. Let's give it one more try, you guys. One more try. Nope. Yeah. All right, never mind. We're out of there. You know, and remember, when we started doing these flights again in the new beta, we were going through every aircraft as a stress test, right? So we've been successful. We kind of have to remember the successes we've had. We've been successful in the Tolus. We've been successful in the Zebo. We've been successful in the Rotate MD-11. The Rotate MD-80 has some quirks. Wasn't able to get the engine started. But I don't think it has been updated. And then this plane here is working. It's functional. It's just super frame heavy. So our stress test is kind of showing us what we wanted. It's kind of letting us know which aircraft are ones we can use on stream and which we're going to need to kind of keep messing with. But if you think about it, if you can have the A320, the 737, and the MD-11 for your big and heavies, that's pretty good. Now, the one we still haven't tested that I'm very curious about is the Felis. So if we could have the 747 as well, that would be really nice. So that'll be one that we'll have to put on the flight schedule. Speaking of flight schedule, Thursday, the Visit Mexico event, Visitar Mexico. That is the rough plan for this coming Thursday. And then Saturday again, I want to remind you. I don't want to beat a dead horse here, but I want to remind you. Saturday we have the 2nd annual Virtual USA Flying Club Air Show. It's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to be flying in it. I'm going to be streaming it. But the man you want to really watch is Jeffrey B. over on Twitch TV. He's our master of ceremonies. He has done an absolute ton of work. He has X camera configured. He has custom built CSLs so all of the aircraft look like they should. We have done some work with the X-Pilot developer to fix a couple of little quirks so that when our aircraft are doing inverted maneuvers, it shows correctly, things like that. But anyway, you're going to want to make sure you have him on because he is he's hilarious, but he's really good at the MC, and he did an awesome job last year. And that's coming up. That's Saturday, so that'll be fun. Hopefully you guys can tune in. All right, you guys. I am a little nervous about this descent. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I think what I'm gonna do here is I think I might step myself down. So on the actual arrival, there are no altitude mandatory altitude restrictions, but I'm guessing that there are things that you need to hit as you're heading down the hill so you can make it to 8,000 feet. We're at 3,000 or we're at 36,000 feet right now. So what I think I'm going to do is this. I think I'm going to step it down to about 240 just to stay at a place where I'm not having to completely panic on my way down the hill. So let's do that. We're going to go ahead and just do just a basic 2,000 foot per minute descent. Should be able to hold the airspeed okay, and that should get us down there. It'll perhaps adjust our top of descent, but that's okay also. You know what, the other thing I need to do is this. Let's get some fixed rings in here. 1 at 10. This is where we need to begin configuring if we haven't already. At 7 is we should be established on the localizer, and then at 4 we should be fully configured lights, gear, flaps, and stable on the approach. Fully established, fully configured. Well, Rob, I feel really bad, man. You took time out of your night to fly along, and doggone it, if I wasn't able to hear you on the comms. Oh, you're ahead of me now, man. You put the hammer down. I was gonna say I'd get on the ground and watch you land, if nothing else, but that's all right. This is going to, unfortunately for me tonight, this is going to be a one and done. I've got to be up very early to work tomorrow morning. So got to be out of the house about 6 in the morning. So I'm not going to be able to stay up too late tonight. Zebo's doing great. Good. Yeah, I felt like when I flew it last week, it was performing well. That's good to see. Maybe he's put out 2 more updates since then, but I think it's working pretty well. Man, am I even moving? Yes, I am. I'm super paranoid about freezing up and crashing, you guys. I don't know why, but I just am right now. I want to make sure after yesterday's internet fiasco and today not being able to stay connected to X-Pilot, I don't know. I just want to finish a flight. Just finish a flight. Chicago weather, by the way, winds are 240 at 4. Good visibility once we get on the ground. It's broken at 8,500, broken at 14, broken at 25. We're about to hit that broken layer at 25. Altimeter is 299.1. Oh, stutter. We'll set that in the standby frequency here. Yeah, we'll go local. What the heck? If only good fixins. If only. If only. There you go. Descent checklist complete. Anti-ice not needed. Barrel set through 18. That's what we're doing early. All right. So you know what then? Good fixins. We're going to go down to 16,000. So there. Probably a little bit early doing that. Let's mellow the descent out here. Brett, I feel bad yesterday for our sim crash there. Hopefully you had fun. And maybe even, did you win an airport? I don't think I won anything. I haven't heard of anything yet. The Flight FX guys did an event yesterday. It was kind of cool. They gave away a copy of DuPage and one of the other airports there by the Chicago area. And anyway, Fixie and I were flying in the Duke, and that's when, well, after he joined me, let's see, we were at Grand Rapids, flying down to South Bend, and that's when my internet spit the bit, and he buttered it in there at like negative 51 or something, like 0.98 G's or something crazy like that. Just absolutely laid her down there nice and soft. Laid the baby in the crib. Down we go, down we go, down we go. So I do have a like a top of descent marker right here. Again, it's probably being adjusted as I descend a little bit, but I feel like I'm going to set, once I get established at 16, I'm going to go ahead and dial it down to 8,000, then I'll let the VNAV take back over. So you can see I do have some settings turned down. You can see how blocky the clouds are, and that's one of the ones that generally hits my computer the hardest. It's just the clouds, and the shadows and things like that. And I have those turned down. When we get on the ground, I'll show you what I've got, and we'll look under the hood a little bit and see if we can fine tune things without crashing. But I don't want to turn everything down too far, just because this plane is, you know, is frame heavy, because I really like the way that I like the way the sim looks, and I especially do like the clouds. I think that has been a neat sort of change. So I don't want to lose all of that right away. Just started down from 320. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm a little ahead of you, I think, but that's okay. That's okay. I might go at 240 and just hold that altitude. That'll work. And let's go ahead. We'll spin this down to our 8,000. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to even go lower than that. My need to be down 2,300 eventually here. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to VNav, and we'll let the computer take us down the hill. And I've got a few, well, probably more than a few X-Plane 12 sceneries that I've moved over, and they're working for the most part, but I get a lot of those types of errors. And it always ends up being like one or two scenery elements that, you know, that I don't have now that's in X-Plane 12. And, you know, but it works well enough that I'm, you know, I hold on to it. Window reflection things like that, I feel like maybe that's something I could turn off here as well. Oh, I don't know what the lamp glow is here. And none of those are turned on, so see, I've got, but like I say, none of those is turned. I guess I could do this. That would help a little bit, wouldn't it? I'll turn all those down. That might help a little bit. That might help a little bit. The AA level also. Anti-aliasing. What did I have on that? That's all the way off. I don't have anything. Oh, that's only for the original avionics. Okay, yeah. No, that's total. I have everything here turned completely off. Completely off. Yeah, just for the heck of it. I don't have any ATC on, do I? Negative. So just for the heck of it, let's reconnect and see if that makes a difference. I mean, it will help for sure, but does that make enough of a difference? That'd be nice if it was something simple like that, wouldn't it? Nope. That wasn't it. All right. Now you can see as I scroll from one direction to the other, it's just chop, 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 just not smooth at all. Even if I just do my camera views, it's a little bit better, but yeah. Again, we'll keep messing with it. Hopefully we'll find a happy medium until I can get my 4090 like Mr. Rob Valkyrie. That's probably the fix I need, is the 4090. Of course, you get the 4090, then you think you need the 50 series, right? Ah, AvGeek, you're looking at the 4070 Ti. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm happy with my system. It's been a good system for quite a few years. It's just kind of at the end of its life cycle, and that's okay too. I've got a lot of use out of it, a lot of hours out of it, so it's definitely got my money's worth. You can't run Sims that week as you're currently running an overclock 1050. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I started on a 1060 when I was first starting to stream FSX days. And then I moved to a 3090. I actually did an incremental step. I moved from an i5 to an i9 processor, which helped quite a bit. Then I moved from 8 gigs of RAM to 32, which helped quite a bit. And then I moved from a 1060 to a 3080. And all those things obviously made a big difference. And still flies probably 90% of everything I want to fly decently enough to stream. So, I'm not in a big hurry. It's just time to start saving, right? And I'm considering, because I kind of built this one on my own. I used some leftover parts, and then I did the PC part picker to get the rest of it. And I mean, it worked okay. I mean, it was my first PC build. I think it did all right. But I'm kind of wondering if it would not be worth the extra money to have it made for me by someone that's what they do all the time, is put PCs together, especially gaming PCs. I know you don't get as much for the money, or if if you're trying to get something, it's going to cost more if someone else puts it together. But I think there are little things that I probably didn't do as well as I could have. You're like my son, AvGeek Central. He's like, no, Dad, don't do that. We can do this. We can do this. And but I mean, there's like BIOS settings and all that stuff. Getting Windows loaded on and all that stuff. I mean, yeah, you can do it, but I mean, sometimes I just think maybe it's worth, I don't know, the headache of paying someone else to just make sure you have the right size case and the right mount for all of your, like I have my PC laid on its back right now because my graphics card is so heavy that when it's sitting up normally, well, it sits, so it's on its back right now. When it sits up normally, it hangs out this way, and so it over time it would lean a little bit and it would lose the connection. So I've had to actually just sit it on its back. Little things like that. Like I just didn't have the proper mount probably for it. My cables are all over the place. They could probably be more efficiently stored. I don't know. But yeah. I got one, AvGeek. I had it installed. It came with the graphics card, and I installed it like I thought the directions said, and it still sagged. So, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just kind of kicking it around. Both of my boys they build their own PCs whenever they get them. So I'm sure if I told them that I'm considering Okay, I want to make sure we're not on... I don't want to be on vertical speed mode. What's going on here? If I told them I was considering purchasing one, a pre-built one, they would probably both have a fit. I might have screwed that up. VNAV, there we go. Now we need to come down. Let's go. Time to come down. Time to come down. Spooling back. That's good. Should start to descend here momentarily. Little drag required. That'd be an old... Nope, that's... Here we're coming up on praise. Oh, it's still showing us at 3.3. Yeah, okay. Get our speed right here. Check my altitude target. Yeah. I think we're okay. I guess it's just not going to take me down. God, I feel like I need to be... I tell you what, I don't like this. I'm gonna just manually do it. I'm not going to maybe go all the way down to 2,300, but we're gonna start ourselves down here. And our runway heading needs to be... So we'll be vectored on a 270 heading, by the way. Once we get down to CNEC or whatever this is. And then a runway heading is 273, so that will essentially be kind of intercepting the localizer right after that. So I feel like I need to be down to 8,000 at least at CNAC, which, like, I'm gonna have to work to get down there. So I'm gonna have to work a little bit here. Oof, boy, that's that is still so leggy. Iowa Scotsman, you've always bought pre-built, but you want to try building your own. AvGeek, you're getting pretty close to completing the CD training for Indy. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, man, I can't wait till you're on and I can do a little flying in and out there. I love that. I love having friends that are controlling, and it's just nice having a friendly, being able to put a name to a face and get a voice to a name. And yeah, like yesterday when I was trying to fly out here, actually, there, both Jet Pilot Cinnamon and Jeffrey B were controlling out in the New York area, and I'm like, how cool is that? And then I found out later on that there was another Virtual USA Flying Club guy that was covering Farmingdale. So Iowa Scotsman, and I'll tell you, it was kind of fun. I mean, it's, if you're kind of a gadgety person, it was, and I like taking things apart and putting them together, so it was kind of fun. But it was also a like, man, if you don't get the, there's a few places where, like, you've got to be connecting pins together for this setting and that setting, and if you have this card, then this configuration is how you plug it in, and if you have this type of power, I mean, there's just a lot of little crap like that I feel like, man, I'm not sure I got it 100% correct. And oh, your Wi-Fi is stuttery. Dang, AvGeek, I'm sorry. But it's those little things that, again, I think those guys that build the gaming PC And that's what they do. We're way too high, you guys. I'm going to increase the vertical descent here. Like, I guess I would be just curious since I built my last one just to try to get one that's pre-built to see if it is a little bit more optimized. I don't know. It may be hard to tell if I buy one and I get a, a step up in the graphics card and all that stuff. You know, the other thing I need some better storage. I've got four hard drives right now. 3 of them are external. No, I'm sorry, 2 are external. One is an additional hard drive that I've installed inside the computer. I just need more storage. I need a better solution for that. I just can't keep hooking up external hard drives. I might have to do some research into some more cloud-based solutions for some of my stuff. I wouldn't want to have a flight sim out on the cloud. I think that's too unreliable, but there's a lot of stuff that I'm sure I could store, documents and pictures and things like that out on the cloud that would free up some hard drive space. I mean, it's just all things that I don't know. Stuff that goes through my head at 3 in the morning when I'm not sleeping. All right, making our turn down to CNAC, and then again from CNAC, we essentially will be vectored, or we would be vectored to 270. And that takes us to, yeah, do we go to Volgor? Is that what we go to? No, to Cento. Yeah, so we'll clear our self-direct Cento. We need to be above 8,000 at Cento. Okay, so we're doing okay. We're at 12,000 right now. Let's set this at 8,000. That'll let everything get caught up. Take the speed brake off. $10-mile final for you, Rob. Cool, man. I'm probably about 20, and maybe even a little farther than that. All right, through 10, we're going to go ahead and get some lights on. I'm going to turn them all on, even the wing lights, baby. Coming in hot. All right, I've got a localizer and a glide slope. Could probably arm the approach right now, couldn't I? Let's go to heading mode. We're at 8,000. We're going to let the speed... Oh, gosh, look how fast we got. Holy moly. We're going to let speed come down. I'm actually... Looks like we maybe are through our localizer a little bit. So let's go to 60-ish. All right, we're above. We need to be above 8 at Cento. And so I think that's good. This is going to let us slow down a little bit. That's fine. And I'm going to go ahead and arm the approach here. See if we can grab that localizer. We are right on the glide slope. And I think we're going to do this. We need to slow down. Like a lot. That was weird. That was weird. It should have been slowing me to 240 there. I'm not sure why. Probably because I'm not to cone yet. Alright, but still, I shouldn't have been more than 250. Okay, that's okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Nice little sunset approach into O'Hare. Shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully, again, fingers crossed, she'll hold up for us and we'll be able to get it down halfway decent. Boy, then I need to figure out, I'm going to gate Bravo 14. Good Lord. Do I know where that's at? Oh, I see the well, maybe not. Yeah, Bravo Terminal. Okay, here's what we're looking at. 28 Center. Bravo Terminal is right here. So we're going to exit to the right and try to make our way up to the Bravo Terminal. Alright, there we go. Here comes the localizer. Glide slope is reset now. We must not have had a glide slope there. I'm not sure what we were tracking because we're below it. We should be well below it. Yeah, maybe I can exit kind of Delta or somewhere in that range and take holy moly, Kilo, Quebec. Boy, I like Boston is a fairly complicated airport when it comes to taxiways, but I look at this spider web that they call O'Hare. I'm like, oh my goodness. And they just keep adding runways, right? They just keep adding runways. There we go. On the look. Awesome. And we're coming in, yeah, we're still a little ways out here. We're probably still 30-mile final, Rob. We're quite a ways out. Glide slope's making its way down here. And I'm going to keep the speed up till we get down to about 10 miles, and I'll start to slow down a bit. There is the city. I don't know if that's our airport or not, but we've got some city lights. Always a good thing. I can start putting flaps in now. The flap schedule allows for the first notch of flaps below 240. And actually, we could go flaps 5 right now at 220 if we need to. This plane actually slows down fairly quickly, so I'm not super worried about that. If I was being sequenced in here, I probably would actually have kept my speed up a little bit more as well. There's the glide slope, so we're fully established. And again, probably a good 25 miles out at this point in time. We're on the glide, so we can go ahead and set our missed approach altitude. And again, we will turn left turn 215. Initially 215. And then we take a right 262 to the DuPage VOR, which is 1084, which is set. And we would be heading out there 262. Course. Alright, that's all set for the mist. Airport is in sight. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. And, okay, I thought we were stuttered there for just a second. Very cool. There's our 10-mile ring. Kind of when we'll start slowing down. Generally, in the U.S., they like you to keep it 180 to 5 if you can, and then you really put the brakes on there that last 5 miles. Sometimes they'll slow you down to slowest practical approach if you're stacked in there pretty tight. O'Hare traffic, United 816, 20-mile final, 20 center, O'Hare. Wish I could be making real calls on VATSIM right now. Yeah, that's a bummer. One thing I need to do here is I need to get my approach speeds. So we are going to be, let's see, hold on here. Approach flaps, we'll go flaps 25, so 131. We don't need any wind correction there, so 131. So we're going to want to approach 136. See how we do here. Oh, a little bit of rain. Just a little bit. And there's another thing that I have turned down there is the terrain loading. You can see I don't have it set out there to 50 miles. Those are little things I've tried to do to help with my frames unsuccessfully. But this is looking pretty good, I think. There's the rain again. I didn't think we were supposed to have any rain here, but maybe just in and out of these cloud layers, a little bit of precip. Anti-icing not needed as we are 23 degrees Celsius, so we're in good shape. All right, let's go down to 180. And we're going to go flaps 5. Help us out with that. Maybe. Are we slowing at all? Why are we not slowing? Don't feel like we've budged an inch on that. Yeah, we're trying to slow down. Why aren't you slowing down? I'm at idle already. I guess maybe I can't. Okay, that's interesting. Guess we're going to go speed brakes here as well. There we go. Now we're slowing down a bit. And we're not descending all that fast. 1700. All right. Well, you know what? We might as well do this. We need 36 for our approach speed, and we've got some work to do here. We are slowing down. I need to be 210 or below for flaps 15, and I'll actually put the gear down here as well. That'll help a little bit. There comes our speed. Did I not get my flaps? Yeah, did I? Flaps, flaps 5, okay. Alright, there's 210, I can go flaps 15. I'm going to pull the speed brakes off here. We should be okay now, he says. Wishfully, hopefully. Now we're talking. Again, we want to be fully configured by 4 if we're able to, so speed's coming down good. It's flaps 25 for the approach here, so that means I've got two more notches to go. We're going to go gear down. Lights are on. Missed approach altitude and heading are set. Speed's coming down. Speed check flaps 20. O'Hare traffic, United 816, 5 mile final 20 center. O'Hare traffic. And speed checks flaps 25. All right, my turn. Got a little low there. Continue. Definitely stuttery. Feels like I'm landing in slow motion. Maybe that'll help me. A little low and a little fast. There we go. Very, very stuttery. Wow. Okay, now we're back.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oof, clunker. It did kind of come back to almost normal sim rate, it felt like there right at the end. Oh, a little bump here. Whee! I'm getting an applause anyway. Oh, this runway is horrible. Holy cow. I didn't realize that. Well, that'll work though. That'll work. Our test is nearly complete. There you can see the stutters coming back in. Alright, let's grab this high speed and let's figure out where the heck we're going. Clean up the flaps, stow the speed brake. Where am I and where do I need to go here? Looks like we're going to hang a left here on Papa. Let's get those lights off. O'Hare traffic, United 816, clear of 28 center. O'Hare. I think I was saying 20 center. Yeah, good thing I'm not talking to anybody. Hello, Jet. Hi, Red Dog. Hello, buddy. Hello. Alright, watch out. Okay, so we'll take a left here. Oh, maybe. There we go. And then hang right on Delta Delta. Delta Delta to Kilo to Quebec to Alpha. Have your scratch pad ready when you get taxi instructions at this place. Alright, do I dare? Oh, that's pretty smooth now that I'm down on the ground. That's not bad at all. I can't taxi down the center line to save my life, but the sim's halfway smooth. I get back inside and takes a second. Yeah, it just takes a second. I don't know. We'll get to the gate. We'll look at our settings. We'll see if there's anything we could maybe adjust for next time. Or if we're just going to have to bite the bullet on this one and leave it alone for a little while. Rob, how'd your landing go, by the way? Oh, O'Hare traffic, United 16 crossing 28 right. Delta Delta. Good. All right. Awesome. Plane held up well for you. Sim held up well. Okay, here's November. I'm gonna go to not the next one, which is Bravo, but I want to go to Kilo. Well, thanks for flying along, man. I appreciate that. Again, sorry I didn't get to talk to you a little bit more on the comms, but I do appreciate you flying. There's Kilo. We're going to take a ride on Kilo. This is just default Chicago O'Hare, by the way, in X-Plane 12. Again, the default airports in 12 are actually quite nice. Gosh, maybe I should have left these turn-off lights on. They help a little bit, don't they? And I find that click spot right there. Leave the runway turn-off lights on. So I'm going to go left on Quebec and then an immediate right on Alpha here. So I think this is going to turn me toward my gate. And then we're going to attempt, if we can, to find Bravo 1-4. So we'll see. We'll see how close the default matches up with what my Navigraph says here. So there we go. This may actually be Alpha right now. Boy, we're stuttering again. Yeah, come on, girl. And we're leaning a little bit. Like this scenery has got some elevation issues, man. It needs some help. It needs a patch. Which way should I turn? I think I'm going to go right. I'm hoping this is alpha. And then we're into... I don't know. I don't know, guys. Tango? I don't see a tango on my... I don't think I want to go that way. I don't think I want to go that way. All right, so the taxiway doesn't exactly match up with Navigraph here. Slight discrepancies. Oh, Sim Caesar. Hey, Peter Mooney. Hi, Sleazy. Welcome to a Stutter Taxi Simulation. Monster Flight Level Riz. Ascended Gravity, man. So many familiar names. Sim Mr. Egan. Hi, you guys. Welcome. Halo. Good to see you. So sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find a gate here. And, yeah, you caught me right at the tail end. We flew from Dulles to Chicago O'Hare. And we're looking for gate Bravo 14. And, I don't know. There's 10. I think that's... I'm going the wrong way. Oh, Sim Caesar. 31 months. You know what? Here, we're just going to do this. Oh, this is showing echo. Holy cow. What in the name of... All right, we're gonna do this right. Since I've got another raid here from my friends at the Sim Caesar channel, we are gonna attempt to actually go to the correct gate. We need the Bravo terminal. Sleazy, isn't that gonna be cool? That Bluebird, I think is gonna be so much fun. So much fun. So we fought a lot of stuttering issues today. I don't know if any of you guys have the Flight Factor 757, but it is it's a frame heavy aircraft, and right now it's not playing nicely with my PC. This doesn't look half bad right here, but we weren't able to maintain our connection to the VATSIM network, and so that was a little bit of a bummer. But we had a nice flight in general. We just flew it offline and kind of fought our way through some little stutters here and there, but yeah, it's maybe just a little too much bird for my PC now, unfortunately. So we're gonna pull into the gate here. There's 5. We're kind of cheating by having the outside view here. Oh boy, and there's another stutter. And there's me not taxiing very well. But anyway, we're gonna get to the gate, and I'm gonna look at my settings here. So I appreciate you guys coming in. Sorry it's so late. Sorry I'm not doing any more flying today, but I hope you had a good Tuesday or Wednesday, as the case may be. Peter, I really like this plane. It's one of my old X-Plane 11 favorites, but and they keep working on it. Those Flight Factory guys, they keep working on it. I think that they've just exceeded my computer's ability to run it. I think the combination of the new X-Plane 12 beta, and the just what it takes to make this aircraft run, I think it's just been too much. What am I looking for? Did I say Bravo 14? Here's 13. I think this next one here is 14. But yeah, I don't have anything but good things to say about the Flight Factory guys. I think they make great products, and I don't have anything besides this. But I know several of my friends that have the 767 that really enjoy it. I know that the new 777 that's just been released, despite the fact that it doesn't have RNAV, or sorry, LNAV, is people are really enjoying it as well. So I think they do a nice job. And boom, we should have an actual 757 gate here, by the way. This is a real life flight from Dulles to O'Hare, 757-200 flight. Do I have a 757? I do, and I missed it. Crap. Got it. I missed it. Oh, and I left the taxi lights on. Holy cow. What in the name of... What am I doing here? Wing light, all this stuff can come off. We'll leave the logo light on. We will set the park and brake. I should have also had the APU started here, but... So yeah, Peter, I just think you need a little bit more... You just need a little bit more oomph in your system than I have right now. You do have it for X-Plane 12, but you're learning the 7.3 before you do this. Yeah, and the nice thing about the Boeings, Peter, is that once you learn one of them, you pretty much know them all. I mean, unless it's a 747, which the older ones, which are, you know, so analog and different. But yeah, the systems on the 737 and the 757 are all very similar, and the FMCs are very similar. I mean, so you're gonna be just fine. You could go either direction on that and be just fine. All right. Well, so here's what I'm gonna do, you guys. I'm getting the APU going here, and I'm gonna get it on APU Gen, and I'm gonna kind of turn stuff off here as far as the engines go. If you want to hang out for a little bit, you sure can, but all I'm going to be doing for about the next probably 15-20 minutes is just looking at my settings here and seeing if there's anything that I can kind of tweak to maybe make this plane work a little better, but not give up too much, because my other aircraft, like the Tolus and the MD-11 from Rotate, and the Zebo, they're all working pretty well, and the new X-Plane 12 Beta World is like, it's looking pretty good, especially the clouds and things like that. So I don't want to give up too much here, but if I can find a compromise, that's kind of what I'm doing here. So anyway, so if you're not interested in that, I don't blame you. I hope you have a great night. Thanks for coming by, and I appreciate the raid. By the way, my name is Brant. Welcome to the Melvin Leroy channel. And sorry you caught us there at the tail end. I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I do a little of everything. And in fact, I want to do this, a shameless plug for something while I have you here. One of my favorite things is flying general aviation with the Virtual USA Flying Club. And we have an air show coming up this Saturday. It's 1 o'clock Eastern, and you're going to want to tune in. I'll be broadcasting it, but you really want to go to Jeffrey B on Twitch TV for the best broadcast, because he's going to be our master of ceremonies, and he's got the camera views all set up. The CSL's looking magnifique. Anyway, it's our second annual. It was fun last year, and I think this year is going to be really tremendously fun, and very, I think you're going to enjoy the quality of it too. I know what you're thinking, air show on VATSIM, right? But like, I thought that too last year, and I joined and I did it, and it was a blast. And I was anyway, you're all invited. Swing by Saturday, 1 o'clock, Jeffrey B channel or my channel if you want to. But anyway, all right, so let's go and look at the settings here, and you guys can kind of tell me if you see anything massive that hey Slanty, oh my goodness, speaking of a guy that's been working on stuff, I saw you were over there working on your formation flying. I don't want to give anything away, but it looks pretty dang amazing, dude. thanks for 49 months. Doggone it, man. And Vostok Gundam, thanks for the follow. I missed you there just a second ago, but thank you very, very much. All right, here we go. So as you can see, it's not like I have everything jacked way up, but I wonder if there's some things that I can turn down to help here. So this is kind of maxed out here. You know, I could go ultra, I guess, which helps a little bit, but like I don't have a ton of stuff, you know. Vegetation density, I guess I could turn that down, but that wouldn't affect the 757. World objects density, maybe I could turn that down a little bit. Rendering distance, you can see I don't have that super high. I mean, I guess I just don't see a ton of stuff that I can... This may require me to restart the sim. I don't have a ton of stuff, I think. FSR all the way. Well, yeah, like right there, right? Off for full resolution. But remember, you've got a 4090 NASA supercomputer, dude. But you probably have all these pegged. So I don't know. I think at the end of the day, maybe I'll just leave it here, and just I'm probably just gonna have to leave this plane in the hangar, just because it's just exceeded my aircraft's capability. So, and that's okay. I mean, that's again, that happens as the. I wonder if I can get both of these jetways to come in here. Nope, just one. You know, as the sims get better, they require more resources. You have to upgrade your computer at a certain point. You never get caught up, but I've got quite a few years out of this setup, and so, you know, I feel like I've kind of got my money's worth. But anyway, I mean, look at the reflections. This is just default O'Hare. The lights look great. You know, the reflections here look cool. It's still, for the most part, I think still working pretty well. All right. I am going to wrap it up, you guys, for now. And I think what we'll do, since we've got so many of you friendly folks here, let's do this. Oh man, there's some great choices here of people to go raid. Let's see, what do I have here? Who's going strong? How about we go say hello to Cross Hyper here? Haven't raided him for quite a while, so I'll get that set up. If you can stay, if you can toss out a raid emote or something like that, please feel free and hop in there. You know, as long as you can. It's one of those deals. I know how it is, but it does definitely make you feel good when you have a lot of people come in. So I'm gonna get that started, and while I do that,
Thanks for watching my podcast.
we're just gonna cue the outro here. Lots of thank yous again tonight. Slanty, thank you very much for 49 months. Sim Caesar, thank you for 31 months. Thank you very much for the Prime sub Gecko Guy 82. And thank you for the raid 757 Spy and Sim Caesar. Thank you for the raid, and then all the new followers as well. And yeah, let's go talk to Cross. I will see you Thursday. Can't wait to fly with you again. Have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you real soon. God bless.